somewhere right now, someone is watching a video about making money while they sleep, earning income without working, building a life where money flows in automatically, while they do whatever they want, whenever they want. It sounds incredible. It sounds like freedom. And the internet is absolutely full of people promising to show you exactly how to get there. Fast, easy, with minimal effort. Here is the truth nobody in that space wants to say out loud. Most of what is sold as passive income is not passive at all. And the people who actually build real passive income, the kind that genuinely works, the kind that actually lasts, did something that almost none of those videos ever mention. Let me start by asking you a question. What do you think passive income actually means? Most people would say something like, money that comes in without you having to work for it. Income that happens automatically, earning while you sleep. And that definition is not wrong exactly, but it is dangerously incomplete, because it leaves out the most important part, the part that happens before any of that. Here is the truth about passive income, that the internet does not want to tell you, because it is not as exciting to sell. Every single form of real passive income requires a significant upfront investment of money or time, or both. There is no version of real passive income that appears from nothing, without effort, without sacrifice, without building something first. None. The word passive describes what happens after the work is done, not the work itself. And the real work of building something that generates income without you, is anything but passive. Let me walk you through the most common forms of real passive income, so you can see exactly what I mean. The first is investing. When you invest money in stocks, index funds, or dividend-paying assets, and those investments generate returns while you sleep, that is passive income. But first you have to have the money to invest, which means earning it, saving it, protecting it, over months and years. The passive part is real, but it comes after a very active period of building up capital. The second is real estate, owning a rental property that generates monthly income, while a tenant pays your mortgage and more. That is passive income. But first you have to save a substantial down payment, research the market, find the right property, get financing, handle the purchase, find reliable tenants, manage the property. The passive part is real, but it comes after an enormous amount of active work. The third is creating something once that generates income repeatedly. A book, a course, piece of content, something you create one time that people keep paying for long after you made it. That sounds incredibly passive, and eventually it can be. But first you have to create something genuinely valuable, something people actually want, something good enough that they pay for it, and then market it so people find it. The passive part is real, but it comes after a period of intense active creation. Do you see the pattern? Every single real form of passive income has an active phase first, a phase of building, of investing, of creating, of sacrificing current comfort for future freedom. The lie is not that passive income exists. It does. And it is genuinely life-changing when built properly. The lie is that you can get there without doing the work first. The lie is the shortcut, the overnight success, the easy system, the secret strategy. Those things do not exist. They never have. And the people selling them are making their passive income from selling you the dream, not from living it. Now let me talk about something that most people never consider. The relationship between passive income and time. Here is a question worth sitting with. Why do you actually want passive income? Most people say freedom, time, options, security. They want to stop trading hours for dollars. They want to be present for the people they love. They want to stop feeling like their life belongs to an employer. Those are beautiful and completely valid reasons. But here is what the passive income industry never tells you. Building real passive income requires trading enormous amounts of time upfront, often more time than a regular job ever would. The people who successfully build real passive income streams work incredibly hard for years first, sacrificing free time, weekends, evenings, pouring everything into building something. And many of them, if they are honest, will tell you that the active phase was the hardest thing they ever did. The question is not whether passive income is worth it. For many people who build it properly, it absolutely is. The question is whether you are prepared for what building it actually requires, before you can experience what having it actually feels like. Now let me tell you what actually separates the people who build real passive income, from the people who spend years chasing it without ever arriving. It is not a better strategy. It is not a secret system. It is not even intelligence or talent. It is patience combined with consistent action over time. The people who build real passive income pick one path. They commit to it fully. They work on it consistently. They do not jump to the next shiny opportunity every few months. They stay focused through the long period when nothing seems to be happening. And eventually, after real time and real effort, they arrive somewhere real. The people who chase passive income forever, without building it, are almost always the ones who kept looking for the shortcut, who kept switching strategies, who wanted the result without the process. The process is everything. The process is the only way there. Here is the honest truth about passive income. It is real. It is possible. For regular people with regular starting points. But it is earned. Slowly. Actively. Through real sacrifice and real work. The freedom on the other side is genuine. But the path to it requires more from you. Not less. Anyone selling you less is selling you a lie. Understanding this is not discouraging. It is actually the most empowering thing you can know. Because it means passive income is not reserved for lucky people or special people. It is available to anyone willing to do the actual work of building something real, starting today, not with a secret system, not with a shortcut, just with a decision to build something, consistently, patiently, over time. If this is the video that finally showed you what passive income actually requires, and what it actually can become, hit that like button. And I want to say something directly to you. If you are here watching this, trying to understand money better, trying to build something real for your future, you are already doing more than most people ever will. Most people scroll past. Most people consume without ever acting. You are here. You are learning. You are paying attention. That matters more than you know. This channel exists for people like you. Every single week we tell the truth about money. Not the version designed to sell you something. The real version. The version that actually helps you build something. Subscribe right now if you are not already. Turn on notifications. Because every week we go deeper. And the people who stay with this channel, the ones who keep showing up week after week, are the ones who look back years from now and point to this as the place where things started to change. That is what this is for. I will see you next week.